It's kind of these bigger chunks. Really? Every time I talk, you have to scream? Is that the deal? Happy Homebrew Wednesday, my brewing brothers and sisters. Cheers. So, I'm going to jump right into it. I know everybody out there wants to know. I know you've been asking your friends. The anticipation in the air, it's killing everybody. I know it. Is this stout going to get coconut? Is this stout going to get espresso? You're going to be the first one to know. You can be the cool kid on the block. You're the cool one. Keep telling yourself that. I promise. Chose coconut. We chose coconut. Half of like 1.25 pounds, 1.25 pounds of flaked coconut. I'll just run you guys through how I toast it, how I do coconut in my beers. Okay, so what I have for coconut instead of the regular shredded coconut you buy in the grocery store is this. It's called flaked coconut. It's nerdy organic coconut from the food co-op near me. I have about 20 ounces. Just going to sort of spread it out. I turn the oven on to 300 degrees, and I'm just going to put it in there and toast this lightly. It's really easy to over toast, so I'll maybe try and shoot a couple of pictures or just short videos when I see this getting kind of to where it needs to be. I'll probably spread it out just like that. I'll stir it every couple minutes and till it's just kind of lightly brown. Okay, once you hit this stage where the tips are starting to brown, things go quickly. Okay, it's about 2 minutes later. The whole kitchen smells crazy like toasted coconut. Kind of like macaroons, if you guys have had macaroons, which are delicious cookies. So if we check out inside, if you can see, before I stirred all the dark coconut to the bottom, tried to stir as much white to the top as I could. This is getting pretty close to as toasted as I want to take it, I think. I'm going to shoot for this to be the first coconut beer I've ever made that I don't burn the coconut the first time and have to go out and buy new coconut and redo it. Okay, let's pull it. Yes! Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. So let's see if I can maybe block the sun so it doesn't screw the color all up. But there you have fairly awesomely even toasted coconut. I'm going to stir this one more time just to eliminate any weird hot spots. And I'm just going to leave it here to cool down while I go mess with a fermenter. And then we'll rack some stout on top of some coconut. Okay, sanitized bucket. I'm going to do this in a bucket just for cleanup. Coconut is a disaster, and for some reason I don't believe in putting things in muslin bags. So let's see if we can gracefully, I don't think it's going to go gracefully, just empty our coconut into our bucket without feeding the stupid Asian beetles. This is all going far too smoothly. Something's about to blow up in my face, I'm afraid. So, coconut in. There's probably a 2-inch layer on the bottom of the bucket. Let me get a siphon started and we'll just rack this stout right on top. Okay, just a quick rack shot. Not a rack shot. I wish it was a rack shot. Into some coconut. It's going to be a lot of coconut, so this is going to be a freaking mess in the bucket, but I'll cold crash it pretty hard and then keg it, and everything should be good to go. Let's grab a gravity reading. Alright, gravity reading. Round and round she goes. Where she stops on 10:23, 10:24. That should work for me. Lactose kept the OG up. That's kind of what we're looking for. So, into the fermentation chamber at 72 degrees. That's what it's been sitting at for the last 4 days or so. I think 72 is good. Keep the yeast active. I'm not sure how much sugar is really in the coconut since it's already been dried and toasted, but you never know. A little sugar in the coconut might be good. Keep the yeast active, ferment that stuff out quick. And then I'll probably leave it 72 for a week, and then drop the bottom out of it, and we'll cold crash it down to like 34 and settle everything out. And just from what I saw in the bucket, I'm right just a shade over 5 gallons, so I'll probably be a little short going into the keg. That coconut is going to burn up, quite a bit of beer, I think. So anyway, let's see what it tastes like. It's kind of hard to get aroma off a sample jar, but definitely chocolate. Chocolate's good. I thought I got a little plastic out of it when I was racking it before, but I guess that could have been the plastic bucket it was going into. That's interesting.
Portable generator with electric start, sale priced at $899, and the Poland 18-inch 40cc chainsaw.
It's not as thick as I wanted it to be. It's good. It's not as chocolatey tasting as it smells, which is probably okay. The coconut is going to dominate the majority of the flavor of it after that much coconut, and then like when this goes to NHC, I'll probably dose each bottle that I bottle off the keg with just 1 drop of coconut extract, so it really rounds out the flavor of the coconut and kind of the aroma, and just sort of ties it all together, and seemed to do pretty well with that 1 drop of coconut extract last year. So yeah, this is going to be a solid beer, I think. Cheers. So I hope that was satisfactory for everybody. Hope the suspense didn't cause any marital troubles. Any I know that some of you guys probably have weak hearts. Hope everybody's okay. Anyway, now that that's done, the stouts in the kegerator sitting comfortably. Nothing's exploded, so that's a bonus. I don't have a lot going on. Probably try and brew this weekend. What I'm going to brew, I don't know. So, we'll see. Maybe a black IPA. It's been years since I've done a real black IPA, so maybe we'll give one of those a run. A couple other little shout-out things. If you guys aren't following Aaron Gross, who's probably my best friend in the world, he's an idiot, to be sure. But go follow him, if nothing else, just for this week's Homebrew Wednesday. It might be my favorite thing in the world. It's pretty great. So, we have another friend, another Milwaukee kid, another Wisconsin homebrewer, named Adam Pritzel, his name, right here. Just put up his first Homebrew Wednesday this week after a little bit of badgering from Aaron and I. So go check him out. He's going to do cool stuff. He makes good beer. I don't get to see him as much as I would like, but, absence makes the heart grow fonder, right? So, with that, we're going to make it short this week. Yandu, kids. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. I love you all. See you next week.